Swat got him arrested on multiple charges in Miami. Oddly enough, this is the healthiest looking photo of SpotemGottem I think I've ever seen. I don't know what it is, but he looks better here than in virtually any music video I've watched. I mean, this is a scary looking Negro. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I wouldn't want to be in the same room as SpotemGottem, much less be locked up with him. Damn. This nigga has a laundry list of charges. Holy fuck. Fleeing and eluding on a boat. I hope I'm not reading this right. Funny enough, this kind of is giving me flashbacks to the rich homie Quan story a few years ago. For those that don't know, there was a story. Let me see if I can pull it up. There was a rich homie Quan story a few years ago where I guess he was at, I don't remember which club, so I don't even want to name the club and be wrong about it, but he was at a club in Miami and allegedly after being denied entry, this is back in the rich gang days, like 2015, like early on in him and Thug's careers. Apparently after being denied entrance into a club in Miami, this motherfucker, rich homie Quan, socked out the security guard in the face, ran to a nearby awaiting speedboat, jumped in, and took off. Bro, this is shit that you cannot make up. Like, the truth is stranger than fiction, my boy. TMZ reports that rich homie Quan got into a physical altercation with a security guard after being denied entry into Club Live at the Fontainebleau. Okay, yeah, it was Club Live. I didn't want to say it was KOD, but I knew it was one of the biggest clubs in South Beach. Even though I don't even think KOD is in South Beach, but after being told the club was full, Quan allegedly shouted, "I'm rich homie Quan. And I'm a rich millionaire, bitch. I'm coming through these doors with Flo Rida." The guard told TMZ that when playing the Flo Rida card didn't work, Quan punched him in the face twice, breaking his nose and bloodying his lip, followed by a blow to the back of the head from one of Quan's friends. So he basically damn near got jumped, if you want to look at it like that. Then Quan and company allegedly crossed the street, hopped into a speedboat, and sped away. If this is true, this incident proves that you don't want no trouble, or you can get these fists knuckle. Bro, even TMZ had to get their jokes off with this one because this shit is just crazy. Despite being the kind of guy that throws childish temper tantrums, rich homie Quan is kind of a badass. Bro, this gotta be a scene straight out of like the last Taken movie or like a Jason Bourne special, because this is insane. Imagine watching this go down in real time. You would think you're in a fucking theater, bro. My eyes would have deceived me if I would have watched that happen in real life. I would not have believed what the fuck I just saw. I'm gonna be honest. This is wild. But we got, I guess, a gun charge, short barrel shotgun. Possession by a convicted felon, burglary, unoccupied structure, fleeing and eluding, resisting without violence. So they're just running, basically. Another possession by a convicted felon, but it looks like these are probation warrants. So I'm assuming these cases outlined in purple are old cases. And it looks like this case outlined in teal these are the list of his new charges, the charges that he caught, which ultimately must have violated his probation on these different cases, which being on probation for 3 different cases at once is kind of crazy. But honestly, I've been through it. So, I mean, it's definitely possible, especially in Miami. For those that don't know, Dade County, aka like Miami, is really called Miami-Dade. Dade County is one of the more lax counties to live in Florida. Like, you know, I'm not located in Miami right now, but you know, I moved through Miami. I have a pretty good time, and most of the time you don't really get bothered by anybody. It's kind of a free-for-all if you want to look at it like that. So I don't think much will result from this, honestly. Most of these charges will either be dropped or he'll probably plead out to some sort of probation. I'm not gonna say I can't see him doing time, but I can't see him doing much time, to be completely honest. And that's from my point of view, just seeing how these things play out. I mean, if he even gets sentenced to do time and it's like actual prison time, then I'll be surprised. But he'll probably end up doing a little bit of jail time to resolve all these cases at once. Could happen. We'll see. Anyways.